Hello Minecone channel, it's Phedran here, and today I'll be doing an indie game let's play. I'll be playing Thomas Was Alone, a minimalist game about friendship and jumping, and floating and bouncing, and anti-gravity, apparently. So let's just try this out. It's actually my first time launching the game, so bear with me. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Uh-oh.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
So this is Thomas. I'm digging the style for sure. I don't know how far I'm gonna get if there starts being any.
To start listing his observations for posterity.
I'm loving the voice acting.
1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Yeah, you gotta be good at something, right? I'm pretty good at falling, so... Oh, okay, I was like...
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think! What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
They're expecting you to have not jumped before that point?
It worked! Thomas had solved the great...
Inverted fall mystery. That's amazing.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
I can make that jump? Really? Ugh! Yeah, I can. Uh-oh.
This all seemed a little dangerous.
I agree.
The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Oh! Ah!
He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
Yeah, I was just paranoid about the liquid. The whole falling thing was not... I did not like that either.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might or might not be important.
He seemed to be platforming. Uh-oh. See now... Oh no, yeah, we're still going up and to the right.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
What skills?
It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
It's not... okay. It's a little bit fourth wall breaking, just having all that kind of discussion about games, but I kind of like it. It's definitely interesting because it's supposed to be an AI, right? So... Oh my god! Stop failing so hard. This is where those non-existent skills come into play. I used to play a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog as a kid, and I don't think I ever beat like the 3rd level on any of the games. Oh.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
What is this?
He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Yeah, I never trust water in games.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Oh, that's actually really sad. And the music is a little lonely, but I mean, I think it's a little... It's not quite depressing enough to be truly considered lonely, which is good because I don't need anything making me more depressed. I've been having a kind of down week. That's why I need to play games.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There's the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Come on.
He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
No. Oh god. Glad there isn't like fall damage. And I keep cringing thinking I'm gonna get crushed on the ceiling here. But so far it seems to be generally benign. Doesn't want to kill you. Just wants you to beat the challenges, which are so far easy enough that I can do them. Which is good. Ah! So not used to using the arrow keys though. Give me some WASD in this shit. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some point.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
What is with squares always being grumpy? Yeah. Okay. QE scroll characters. Bam. Oh. Well, he sounds grumpy. Guess I'd be grumpy too if I was a little stout square.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own.
Oh.
He'd even been graceful at times.
Guess
not
I'll...
actually, not technically graceful, probably the
Oh.
wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Oh my god. Wait. What? Wait. Oh, I have to go to the other way? Oh. Yeah. There's something about relatively easy games that just... Oh! Sucker you in! I was gonna say make you feel accomplished, but sucker you in is a good way to put it. Here. Here. It's got your grumpy little sound. Blomp. Blomp. Grumpy little square. Being grumpy. He does sound pretty chipper, this Thomas. He's not alone anymore. When's this gonna get harder so you guys can laugh at me?
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Oh, he's so pathetically cute when he can't make those jumps. I'm just... Oh, which apparently is all the time. No! Guess I'll move over a little bit. There we go. No, no, you stay there. You jump. With your grumpy jump sound. Can I... Ugh, wow. Thomas can really...
Grace. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Oh, and you have to jump on him too. It's rough.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
What did he do?
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.